Check, check, check. Yep.
All right.
We're here.
Little test here as we reset. Yeah, we're gonna do a test here to see if we can.
I think we're looking good so far.
If anybody has any, I'd say if you can't hear us, let us know. Does that help?
So far.
I don't know. It's like, oh, then how
Please let us know if.
Oh, we went orange. Wow. All right.
Check, check, check.
Good. Okay, we're here and we're getting thumbs up. There we go. As we had a couple
There
technical
we go.
issues, but we worked through those this morning. Look at us go. Yeah. So hey, here we are. Game 2 of the weekend. JV coming off a 6-3 victory last night, I believe.
Yep. We're in
Wearing
orange today.
orange. I don't think we wore orange all year, have we?
No, first
There
time.
you go. Some of the boys, say, hey, I don't really, orange isn't my favorite color on this one, but I actually kind of dig the orange.
Yeah.
We haven't really got to wear it. We wore it a little bit more last year, so hey, that's what it's all about,
pretty.
right? That's
Yeah.
our colors. There you go. So, because we only have 2 jerseys, right, or 6 or 8 or however many we got this year. So
The only thing I don't like is that they don't have their names on them.
so this is throwback to years past,
Yep.
every single year. This is our first year with names on our regular jerseys. So interesting.
So
Good luck calling everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
I'm going to need a lot of corrections today.
That's okay. And Andy's doing this blind, so
Yeah.
this should be interesting. We're going to call the game in Braille, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
feel it out.
Some weird guys on the ice.
Yeah.
Who is this?
That would be your son. It's like, oh, got it. All right.
It's like they get warmed up here. A couple minutes left.
Yeah, we did kind of jump early, didn't we, I guess? It was like 3. We usually wait till
Well,
there's
we
a
had to
couple
test
minutes.
everything.
Yeah, that's true. So thanks to Dan Dunstan for keeping us in line. We appreciate it because we would have had trouble this morning. But, looks like we got it. So see what we can build off of yesterday. We'll get Preble back today, number 91 there right in front of the camera.
Yeah.
That'd be good having another defenseman back. We're running a little shy. I know Edwards and Hollingsworth both played both games yesterday. So, and of course, Edwards back out there. He might be playing both games him today. So
Some of those
God
kids
love
are
him.
going to be tired.
But, yeah, stay tuned after this. We'll get varsity going again. They came away with a 6-4 win last night. It was way tougher than it needed to be, but once again, yeah, boys will figure it out. You know, we keep saying how both these teams kind of need to figure it out, not just themselves, but what kind of team they're going to be. Are you going to be a physical team, a skilled team, but how to adjust to the refs. What we saw yesterday, refs were pretty good. They got calling some plays later that maybe we were like, hey, was that really a roughing? A lot of roughings on just what we thought were pretty good hits.
Yep.
You'll probably see that a little bit today. It's probably the same officiating crew, but a lot of rules have changed here in the last couple of years with USA Hockey, trying to take these really big hits, open ice ones, and injuries out of the game, which, yeah, I get that. So when you see guys come in, big hits in the ice, arms coming up or stick coming off the ice, they'll generally call a roughing. There was one by one of the Quad City in the varsity game last night. We kind of questioned. It was like, I don't know, it's a pretty good hit. Brzezinski got right back up and play continued, but they called him on it. Didn't look like a stick, and then we had one of our players as well. Arms came up, but his stick was kind of parallel, so that just makes it easy. But the boys just got to learn.
Yep.
Talk to the refs a little bit, see our get an idea as the game goes along of what they're calling, what they're not, and adjust. Especially games where both of these we got much more skill than the opposing team. You don't need to kill the guy.
No.
Stay out of the
no.
box. Yeah, just even things up. So
We gotta watch some of those. I know yesterday too. There was some questionable hooking calls on us and
There's a few.
lack thereof on the
Yeah.
other team. But
yeah, but I didn't feel like it was a dirty game at all on either side. It didn't feel like the refs were trying to call one side or another. Hey, they're human. You got one guy out there. It's easy, and I think what we kind of talked. The announcer here is next to us for the Blues. We're like, it's so easy from up here because we see the ice, we see the plays, you see everything develop in front of you. But you got to realize not only those guys ice level, trying to look through bodies, different jerseys to see something, but it's the speed is right around them, and they got one guy that can call the penalty, the guy with the orange. So he's got to keep and that's his job is to keep it, but it's really tough with one guy. That's why it's kind of nice you get that 4-man crew where you get 2 refs out there, and
absolutely,
the other 2 guys can break things up and call offsides and all the stuff they're supposed to do. But yeah, so can't be too upset until you start seeing things that are just blatant in front of them. You watch them looking at it and not calling, or are calling things that you really don't see, unfortunately. But I thought these guys did a pretty good job considering. So.
Yeah, yep, definitely more mobile than they were last weekend.
I love that guy. Yes, he was an extra, I think, in Lord of the Rings at one point. Oh man. But yeah, unfortunately, you get some of the places like Sioux City that they
Can't
don't
find
have
them.
the pull get the refs there, and so you unfortunately you get what you get. And we heard even their families kind of complain about it, and they're like, wow, what do you do? You try to get guys from another city, but then the organization's got to be willing to pay mileage, it's got to be willing to pay hotels, and they try to keep costs down, per diem, and it gets expensive. And but do you want good refs or not? You can't complain about the refs if you're not willing to pay a little extra to get guys come in. So.
All right, looks like we're picking up the pucks. About to get started here.
Yep. And then we have Omaha refs. That's another story, right? We have a lot. Well, I don't know if we have a lot. We see a lot of different ones, and we've got some. I thought we've been better this year, actually. So hats off to whoever's running the refs. That they're going to make mistakes too, but I think they've been better than what we've seen in the last couple of years.
That helps.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Kudos to the training.
Well, yeah. And we definitely tell parents, don't scream and yell at the refs because they're going to make mistakes. But the more you do, and especially if they're younger guys, they're just not going to come back. You're just going to scare them off the ice. They're like, it's not worth $50 or $60 to come out here and get screamed at constantly and yelled and threatened. It's just not worth our time. So
I can go to work and do that.
I know. I say pay me that much. So I get it. Some of these older guys, though, they got pretty thick skin. But still shouldn't be yelling at them either.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a nice talk with the one from Sioux City that the first game last week, they had a different crew, and they were good.
Yeah, they did decent that first game.
We had a nice talk, and I said, hey, thanks, I appreciate you guys doing it. He goes, no, we need to clean things up, but thanks anyway. So, I mean, they recognize it. So, it is what it is. All right, here we go, it looks like.
Looks like we got Elkins, Froloff, Krinklaw. Looks like Preble and Roeder out.
So Preble missed yesterday's game after taking a big penalty last week. He had to sit a game, but I think we should just play him the whole game to make up for it.
Yep,
Should be
absolutely.
Good. He's young.
Keep him out there.
He can handle it.
Fine. He's a strong kid.
He's got the legs.
Puck goes over far side, picked up as they send it in Omaha territory, near side. In the corner, picked up by Roeder. Preble kicks it out to Krinklaw. Krinklaw clears it, picked up right away by the Blues. Sends it back into the far corner. Preble sends it over to the near. Picked up by Roeder in the corner. Omaha trying to get a clear here as it comes over near side. Picked up by Krinklaw. Takes it over red line, back over into Blues territory. Nice move past one. Takes a shot, but deflected behind the net. Elkins holding on to it. Puck still loose in front of the net. Comes over to the near side. Roeder kicking it back in. Froloff going after it. Goes over the far side. As it goes back into Omaha territory. Should be ice.
Wave.
Nope, he got waved on.
He waved his, I think, because Preble kind of held up, and it went right by, saying he probably could have played it.
Puck on the near side. Picked up by the Blues in their territory. Sends it back to Omaha. Icing called on that one.
Although that one he just missed, and that was the other player. So I would have waved that one off too myself, but otherwise, we still get a face-off down in our zone, but a few parents that didn't make it this weekend, but miss you guys. It's always fun having
everybody out here, yeah.
So folks on the road. Dana, we miss you a lot. Thanks for calling last night. And I know Lisa loves talking to you. And Colleen, we wish we'd known if you need a ride, we'd have happily brought you along. Oh, good shot.
Zadork, puck's still loose, but they called it, thought he had it.
Yeah.
Referee even said, that was me.
Yeah,
sorry, my bad.
They make mistakes too, like I said. But, yeah, some of the folks that weren't able to come. So hope you're all listening in. Boys are doing all right.
Zadork, Bianchetti, Samard. Samard was taking the drop. Goes over to the near side. Picked up by Lee. Kicks it back into the corner, or trying to. Comes in, picked up by the Blues. Takes it behind the net to the far side. Samard holding on to it. Picked up by the Blues, though. Vaughn gets a skate on it, holds it in play as he gets hit. Blues clear it, but Omaha's right there trying to hold on to it in neutral territory. Blues take it over to Omaha's side. That offside's called.
There's a lot of orange around him. I'm sure he didn't see a white jersey. White and blue matches the white and blue on the ice, right?
Yeah.
He's like, that's my guy.
Whoops.
Yeah, he's only about 6 feet offside, but that's all right.
Bianchetti going to take the drop on this one. Kicks it back to the far corner. Picked up as Lee gets there. Nope, check that. Blues get it. Try to get a pass in front and stopped. William covers it.
Win it.
A little push and match down there, but stopped on that. 13-17 left in the period.
I didn't think Williams had too bad a game last night. We did give up a third goal as time expired, unfortunately. I'm sure he wasn't real happy there with his defenseman at that point.
Probably
I don't even know if it was defenseman. It was more as somebody made a pass, just errant pass, just trying to clear it out. Yeah, we've seen as these boards, too, get some weird bounces so far.
Somebody said that it's kind of warm in here, and the ice has been a little slushy.
Okay.
So it's definitely not getting the push that we are used to, which you see a lot of whiffs kind of happening as a result of that. Puck still loose, comes over the near side. Picked up by the Blues. They're going to clear it. Held on by Edwards. Trying to get that one over to Cutler as Morgan and Cutler hit. Man got there first. Edwards holding on to it. Brings it over the near side to Preble. Preble at the red line is going to bury that one deep into the Blues territory. Sends it over the far side. Morgan trying to get it. Gets it back. Picked up by Busher. Holds on to it behind the net. Trying to get a back pass to Morgan. He's got 2 men on him. Busher comes back and gets the puck. Puck still on the near side. Goes high. Preble holds on to it. They're going to get him on a hand pass on that one.
Yeah, this so we talked to some of the guys here before last night, and this facility only had 1 sheet of ice not too long ago. This was an actual soccer field, but they built a brand new place across town here that's just beautiful. I mean, it's got soccer fields, it's got everything. So they weren't getting any use. So I guess the city rebought this place and just put this rink back in. So maybe just working through some issues of figuring out how the ice works and new boards. As you look, you'll see down the left-hand side, you can see through just plexiglass. So we've seen a lot of weird bounces coming off these boards so far.
Lee sends that into the far corner of the Blues. Zach trying to get a hold of it. Blues get it in the far corner. Barron trying to get a stick on it. Nice. They sail that over to Omaha territory.
He's going to wave it off. Huh.
Roeder going after it. Check that. Goes to the far side. Picked up by Lee. Bobby takes it behind the Omaha net. Brings it over the near side. He's going to clear it. Gets back over neutral. Back into their territory as he goes in. And Ice Monster got him on that one. Comes over to the near side. Sails that to the far. Bianchetti going after it. Gets it neutral. Sends it over to Roeder. Bounces off the wall on that one. Like I said, weird bouncing.
Yeah, it is.
Blues trying to get it cleared. If he can get it cleared, back over neutral. Comes over to near side. Good hit by Zach. Separates the puck. Roeder gets it behind the net. Sends it to Lee. Errant pass. I don't know if that was deflected or not.
Yeah, it looked like somebody got a stick on it and it bounced right out front.
Comes up near side. I'm trying to get the clear. Williams deflects that one. Picked up by Lee. Gets it off the boards. He's going to clear it and literally clears it.
Goodness. There we go. 11-11 left here in the first. Not a whole lot happening so far. I don't think we've seen a lot of dangerous plays on either side or really great chances. Omaha had a couple nice areas, tried to get it down, looking for pad passes, things like that, just getting it on net, looking for rebounds. But, yeah, pretty calm game so far.
Puck comes over to the near side. So Omaha trying to get hold of it. Picked up by the Blues, take it over far. Krinklaw gets a stick on it, though. Blues pick it up as it bounces. Vaughn going after it in the corner. Sends that over, trying to get Krinklaw. Picked up by Froloff. Sends it over to the near side. Comes over. Omaha bury that one deep into the near side as Edwards sends it over. Krinklaw going after it now. 2 men on him, though. Going to get some help from Elkins and Froloff. Puck comes over to the near side. Picked up as Edwards creeping in. Gets hit on that one. Gets some backing, though. Froloff buries it back deep. Picked up by the Blues again. Froloff gets it. Takes a shot. Blues knocks it down. Puck still loose. Picked up by Krinklaw. Puck goes behind the net to the far side. Vaughn got hit on that one. Puck still loose, though. Comes up. Picked up by Froloff. Edwards taking a shot. Got deflected high. Puck to the far side. Elkins gets boarded on that one. Trying to set it up top. Vaughn gets it. Sends it over to the near corner. Omaha gets it behind the net. Elkins with a good hit. Just couldn't stay on his feet on that one. Puck comes over near. Edwards takes a shot. Deflected by one of the Blues players. Comes over near side. Picked up by Krinkloff. Gets it off the boards, back to Froloff. Comes over near side. Dancing with it, holding on to it. Right into the pads of the goaltender.
Well, that is some great zone presence by this line, as they just really feeding on each other, and Blues just look completely lost. I mean, good cycling, good fighting for pucks, picking up the loose ones, first man there. You can see these guys are really moving their legs, so I'm sure Coach Gruen was like, hey, we started a little slow yesterday, and we kind of said it being on a bus all day, but you see a lot more jump so far this morning.
Bianchetti taking the drop on this. Joined again by Sidoric, Simard, Preble, and I believe that's Lee over there. Yep. Preble takes a shot low, deflected by the goaltender, pushes it over to the near corner. Simard trying to get a hold of it. Blues taking it to the far side. Bobby holds on to it, takes a shot, wide left. Comes over to the near side, Bianchetti trying to hold on to the puck for Omaha. Simard and Sidoric now trying to go after behind the net, holds on to it. Pass in front, Bianchetti deflected high. Picked up by Lee, takes a back shot.
Ooh, still free.
Yep, still free though. Goes over, far side. Comes up top, held on at the red line by Preble. Kicks it back in, Omaha force a reset.
Offside.
Stop by Lee. Back over, a little back and forth tennis action over the blue line there for a second there. Comes over to the near side.
Gonna wave it off.
Yep, he grabbed it just before that anyway. Sidoric going after it now. Puck comes over to the near side. Picked up by Sidoric again. Oh, just a little miscom on that one. He was trying to hit Busher.
He was. He tried to go between his legs.
Held on, comes over, takes a shot. Goaltender stops that one.
Once again, good movement. Guys just really having their heads up. I mean, looks like two completely different teams on the ice, so his Blues team is just not sure where to go. You see guys just kind of skating wherever, and Omaha players, maybe it's the orange. There it is, right? It's so easy to spot that color. You wonder sometimes you get jerseys that are semi-similar. Boy, you see orange go flying, you know where to put the puck, and they're not missing, but
doing it.
Impressive that they're actually catching it on the tape and making good passes and making good plays and fighting for the puck.
Ooh, deflected by the goaltender over to the near side. Picked up by Roeder. Gets a back pass, trying to get that to Cutler. Puck still loose over the red line. Passed that and went inadvertently to Morgan. Picked up by Busher. Goes into the far corner. Morgan holding on to it. Got Cutler in front of the net. Ooh, gets it back to Roeder.
Oh, no.
Picked up by Cutler. Omaha forced a reset on it. Sorry, Vaughn has that. Sends that back over to the far corner. Puck comes over to the near side. Morgan takes a shot. Puck still loose in front of the net. Comes up top. Roeder getting it now. Send it back into the corner. Omaha force a reset again. Puck to the far side. Going to send it out. Vaughn gets it. Sends that back. Oh, he's going to hold on to it. Brings it up over the red line. He's going to bury it at the red line deep. Looks like they're calling in for a change on some of the line, it looks like.
Oh, good steal.
Puck still loose behind the net. There's a battle happening for that. Cutler trying to get a hold of it. Puck comes over to the near side.
Oh.
Blues trying to get a breakaway now as it comes over near side of Omaha. Roeder. With a good skate. Yep, got his stick on it. Great job.
Good job by Preble to actually recognize that and let Roeder take the shooter and take away the lane.
Puck on the near side in Omaha territory. Trying for a shot. Deflected over behind the net. Picked up by Roeder. Gets it sent over to the far side. Cutler holding on to it. He's going to clear it. Back over neutral territory. He's going to bury it deep. Oh, there he goes. Now he's going to bury it deep.
Fires it off the guy in front of him.
Well, that guy shouldn't have been in the way.
Yeah. Hits him up high at that. He's like, ooh, gonna feel that one.
Blues did. Preble was going in for a hit there, but laid off. Smart move. Goes over the far side. Edwards trying to get that one to Barron. Goes back into the corner. Preble there to get it behind the net. Trying to hit Bianchetti up near side. Bianchetti going to get the clear. Takes it back over into Blues territory. Gets pushed into the near side corner. 2 men on him. Trying to get that to Zach. Blues take it. Far side. Barron kicks it back behind the net. Zach going after it now. Blues trying to bring it out. Brings it out into the near side. Into Omaha territory. going to bury one deep as they're going in for a change now as Edwards sending it to the far side to Barron. Cooper trying to get it out. Hits Bianchetti. Bianchetti's going to clear it. Gets it off the boards. Just enough to get it.
Yep. I didn't see it behind the play there with Edwards, but he ended up getting called for a penalty. Was it oh, was it? Well, there we go.
What'd they call him on?
I said it was a misconduct. Unsportsmanlike. Yep, didn't see it though.
Yeah, I missed it.
Okay.
All right, so Omaha now on the penalty kill for 2 minutes with 5:36 left. So we go back Omaha side.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quick first period. Besides that, no penalties, things have been moving, not a lot of stoppages. So.
Puck comes up, picked up by the Blues. Trying to send that up top at the blue line. Goes over to the far side. Elkins trying to get a stick on it. Still in the corner. Deflected over to the near side. Omaha trying to get a hold. Deflected. Deflected by Williams on that one. Omaha going to get the clear as they sail that one back over. 5:11 left in the period. 1:30 left on the penalty kill for Omaha. As Morgan trying to go after it. Comes over to the near side. Hit by Lee. Omaha sails it back behind the net again. Good clear.
1:15 left in the penalty. Yeah.
Everybody's got colds, man.
Oh, no. This is just called morning when you get old.
Yeah, that too. Puck behind the net. Lee trying to send over to the near side. Picked up by the Blues, a neutral. 58 seconds left on the PK.
Good job by this killing team so far, just not letting them get set up right there, just taking the body, letting our man get to it.
Puck in the corner. Vaughn trying to kick it over to Lee. Gets it to Lee. Lee's going to clear it again.
Yeah, good recognition by Lee to go, hey, I know this guy's coming down deep. The defenseman should have been on the wall, you would think, on that side, but it's cheating to the middle and recognizing just throwing it up the boards and on his own. 34 seconds.
Quick change on the line on that one is Froloff, Roeder, who is
right
that? Crinklaw, and Lee still in. Lee's out now.
Yep, down to 20 seconds.
Blues holding on to it. 15 seconds left on the PK. Crinklaw.
Well, all right. Gotta call it a trip. I don't know. Is it a trip? I didn't.
He may have.
I heard a
tripped him.
stick hit. And first kind of looked at quick speed. Like I said, you got to give ref some credit because he's right there.
Yep.
He almost looks at full speed like he just kind of gave him a push, which would be okay. But yeah, he looked like he got a stick on trying to swipe away at the puck and just missed and caught the skate. So good call. Won't be short. 2 men short for 10 seconds.
Preble, Busher, and Cutler in for Omaha.
Keep Preble out there. He's got lots of legs. I swear. Kid can go.
Puck in the near side corner. 6 seconds left on the first PK. Pass it behind the Omaha net. First PK over. Omaha up a man. 4v5 as Edwards comes in to help. Clearing the lane as it comes over to the near side. Preble coming up top. Hits him in the boards. Puck behind the Omaha net. They're trying to sneak something around, it looks like, but Omaha's been doing a great job clearing that lane for Williams. Deflected by Williams. Great save by Williams behind the net. And a clear by Cutler. But still in the Omaha territory. Blues takes a shot wide, near side. 1:13 left on the PK. Puck on the near side. Omaha clears it, sails that one back over to their Blues territory. It's Cutler going after it. Whoa, and loses an edge. Puck on the near side. Blues going to bring it out of the zone. Goes to the far side. Preble gets it for Omaha, trying to get it clear. They deflect that one, though, behind the Omaha net.
Ooh, good play by Williams.
Williams with a good poke check. Omaha trying to get it.
Well, he doesn't put that stick down. You got a guy out front all alone with good opportunity. So good awareness.
Gets the clear, sails that one back. 35 seconds. Goaltender loses
Why
it.
must be something on the ice back there. Seems a dangerous area, right? Oh, boy.
Cutler gets it, but
couldn't get a shot off.
Couldn't get that.
Boy, because goalie was slow to get up and try to get back.
I don't know if he's hurt. He's hurt. He's looking
I
like
think
he
so.
might be a little winded there.
Not sure.
14 seconds left on the PK. Puck on the near side. Picked up by Smart. Smart bringing one forward. Going in for a shot. Goes wide right. Picked up as Bianchetti trying to hold on to it for Omaha. Slowing him down, but couldn't get his stick on it. Oh, there he goes. Puck still on the blue line. Comes over the near side. Picked up by Roeder. Sends it back to Lee. Gets it over to Sidoric. Brings it over the near side. Back behind the net. And Omaha full strength. Puck on the near side. Roeder trying to kick it out to Sidoric. They're going to sail one out. Back into, stolen back by Lee. Lee bringing it forward, back over the blue line. Dances past one. Past the other, comes in. Poke check to the near side. Can't see where the puck's at.
It's down in the corner.
There it goes. Over to the far side. Froloff there, trying to hold him up.
Nope, that should be an icing.
It should be, yep.
1
nice
minute.
call. 1 minute left in the period.
Looks like the Blues goaltender is recovered. He was definitely a little slow after that. Even had another save, and he was really slow getting up. But they only got a minute left. I'm sure it looks like he's all right.
He's moving at least.
No.
Froloff going to take the drop. Kicks it back. Picked up by Krinkloff, sends it back behind the net. Elkins there to get it. Trying to pass it over to the far side to Froloff. Had a man on him. Puck deflected. Krinkloff trying to get a hold of it now. Gets a hold of it. Goes forward. Whiffs on that one. Like I said, that it's not gliding like it should.
No, that was Krinkloff twice now that he's made really nice moves and then just kind of whiffs on him. It's like, we need to get him a longer stick, I think. So, bend your knees, Magnus. Get down.
And a cover by the goaltender.
Yeah, you see some guys that they get that nice move, and especially on like a toe drag where they come up out of their stance, and then they got to shoot right away, but now you're standing straight up. Stick comes off the ice.
Yeah.
Everybody uses a different type, length of stick. Somebody likes it to their chin for shooters. Someone like that. We used to know a guy that had it about the middle of his chest. Because he loved the stick handle up close, and that's just so much easier. But you just have to be good at getting down low and getting some pressure on that stick. Oh, man.
I thought he was shoving that one in.
No, I thought
Puck
so.
comes over to the near side. Back in Omaha territory. 17 seconds left, and icing called on the Blues.
Yeah, it was Elkins. He pulled it right along the goal line behind the goalie, boy. Just straight across the line, though, and out the other side. His head come back like, oh, geez. I think he realized if I just kept it on my toe a little bit and pulled it in, I had some room. That's all right. Keep shooting, boys. We're 17 seconds.
Elkins going to take the drop on this. Puck behind the referee, comes up to the near side. Edwards trying to battle it at the blue line.
Oh.
They're going to come out with that one. Good back check by Elkins. Vaughn gets a hold of it, though. 5 seconds left.
Let's throw it up.
Sends one high to the near side, and that's the end of the period.
There we go. Well, no score. I don't think we've got I don't think they're putting up shots this morning from what I've seen so far. Putting up penalties. That's it.
Penalties, no shots.
Well, all right, well, that's all right.
Well, the music's a little different today.
All right. Well, we got 2-minute break up here, something like that.
Looks like it, yep.
Nope. We'll get back into the second period here pretty quick. Yeah, I'd like to see the shots on net. I think these guys did a good job of peppering. They've had some good opportunities, but not quite finding the open net yet. But once again, you find that first one, right? All bets are off, floodgates open.
Yep.
Looks like the Blues goalie, looks like he's all right. He's continue on. Yeah, they do have another goalie on the bench, so.
We'll see what happens here. It's too bad we couldn't capitalize on that little mishap there, but.
Yeah, we had an opportunity. I think it was Cutler who was in. He just couldn't hit like 3 guys in front of him. He's trying to get a shot off, seeing an open net. But good awareness to him, though. He could have just fired away. Would have been through a bunch of legs. Probably not going to even remotely get on and maybe just go the other direction. So he did try to outweight him and find at least a crease to get in. And that's all right, yeah.
Zach, Barron, Vaughn, Preble, and I can't see the number on the far side there.
We'll find out.
I can't see a number.
It's the orange jerseys with no names.
Oh, I think that's Frolov. Puck drop, goes over the far side. Nope, that's Sidoric. Okay.
It's like, I can't tell.
Stop by Williams. He's going to go ahead and cover that one. Stop on the Omaha side. 9 seconds into the period.
Well. Oh.
Zach going to take the drop on this one. Kicks it back, picked up by the Blues, takes a shot.
Oh,
behind the net. Puck to the far side. Sidoric there, getting a hold of it. He's going to get it cleared. Back over neutral. Gets pushed into the boards, but he's still taking it. Trying to pass it back, but nobody there but a Blues player. Sends it across. Cooper gets a hold of that one. Puck still in neutral territory. Vaughn picks it up. He's going to get it off the boards back into Blues territory. Going after it in the near side corner. Staying on him. Puck sent over to the far side. Picked up by Preble. Back into the corner. Picked up by the Blues behind the net. Sends it back over to the far.
Oh, interesting.
Sidoric with the hit. Puck still in territory, but there it goes.
There.
Yep.
I think it's called an elbow.
Yep. Puck on the far side. Held on by the Blues. Sends it back. Mishap on that one as it comes back over into neutral territory. Omaha trying to hold on to it. And Omaha touches it, and looks like we're going back into the sin bin.
Yeah, Preble came in. It looked like his arm might have come up. I'm betting that's probably an elbow.
Yep. Elbow.
Elbow it is. Hey, look at us.
We can see that.
Once again, we have a good view of this. If you're looking in the right place. There's a lot that happens behind the play.
Yeah. Puck drop. Comes over to the near side. Back over the far. Held on by the Blues. Trying to set something up. But Cutler going in, deflected, and stop and cover by Williams.
Yeah, this game's tight only because we've taken penalties. That's it. Man, elbow, you can probably say, hey, all right, keep your arm down, man. Trips happen, unsportsmanlike. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, I have no idea on that one.
But a few mistakes that we probably could avoid and get back to 5-on-5 and get a better flow.
Held on by the Blues, brings it up to the near side. Deflected, covered by Williams. 1:34 left on the PK.
Good job by Cutler standing right in front of the net. You'll see him here right off the shot, and Cutler right away pushing it right in on his goalie. Making sure that doesn't come back out for a big, juicy rebound. Of course, make sure your goalie's 5-hole shut when you do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to score on him either.
Puck drop. Busher trying to get a hold of it.
There you go.
Almost landed on the puck. Omaha gets it cleared back over to the Blues side. Puck on the near side. Takes it behind the net. Yeah. Back over neutral. Vaughn going after it in the corner. Trying to get it clear. Blues holding on to it. Comes over the near side. Stop. Goes high behind the net.
Over.
Great deflection by Williams on that one. Picked up by the Blues. Takes another shot.
Oh, that one
Puck behind the net.
No, not in. What a save. Oh,
nice job by Williams on that one.
Goodness.
Way to be attentive on that. I thought that was in there for sure.
That penalty, something kind of hand pass looks like. Yeah, that thing sure looked like it was going in, and Williams just waves his arm back and pulls forward and just pulls it right out before it crossed the line. Ref was right there. He was right on the goal line where he's supposed to be, and he immediately waved it off, so I guess it didn't go in. Good job. Wow. 53 seconds left here for the Blues power play.
Who we got out here? Let's see. Morgan in to take the drop on that. Comes over the near side, held on by the Blues. Sends it to the far, still in neutral. Trying to send it over. A little miscue on that one. Roeder was trying to get a clear, hit the player right back in, bounces into the near side.
There we go.
Cleared by Morgan.
Come on, Johnny.
Stays with it, though. Omaha trying to hold on to it. Roeder gets it, sails it across. Omaha gets the clear again. They're going to send it over to the far side. Edwards staying with it. Picked up by the Blues on the near side. Sends it up top. Comes in for the shot. Deflected by Williams to the near. Roeder trying to get a hold of it. Looks like Omaha trying to get a clear. Goes back into the near side corner. Sends in pass up front. Deflected by Williams on that one. Roeder still trying to battle. He loses sight of the puck, though, as it goes between his legs, and Morgan comes in to assist. As Morgan trying to get it clear, and he does.
That'd be a icing. Should be. Oh, they waved it.
Nope.
It was right about the time our guy was coming out of the box, but he sent it, so.
Omaha now full strength as it comes over to the near side. Blues territory, Bianchetti trying to hold on to it. He gets boarded on that one. Picked up by Morgan, goes in front of the net, takes a shot.
Save.
Puck still loose. Stop a play called.
Just so no confusion, though. Boarding, different than checking.
Yes, correct.
You use the term boarded, so people at home might be like, did he get boarded?
No. He gets hit.
Get hit into the boards.
He gets hit into the boards, yes.
So you got checked there, but yeah, boarding bad.
Yeah.
Generally, folks don't get up real quick from a bad boarding call.
That's true.
We haven't seen one. No, wait, I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood. We haven't seen one in a long time, so that's good.
Stop and play call as goaltender covers it.
So that's why I've been impressed with John Morgan. He did take a lot of those type of calls here early in the season and last year and whatnot. And he's really, these last few weeks I've noticed, even watching here, you could see him lining up for a big hit and just pulling up. And, you know, things that he didn't need to take a hit on or maybe take a penalty, that helps a ton, just staying out of the box.
Puck loose in front of the net. They're going to send it back. Vaughn comes in, slap shot, just wide of the net. Puck to the far corner. Bianchetti trying to hold on to it. Omaha gets tripped up on that one. Held on. Gets it off the boards to the near side corner. Zach gets a poke at. Puck high. Still loose.
Oh,
still loose. Back deflected, and the goaltender dives out and covers that one.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that thing went up in the air and it landed at the feet, and nobody knew where it was. Everybody's looking up still.
10:52 left in the period.
Yeah, I don't know what we need to do here to, at least we're back down in the zone, staying out of the box again. That helps. Maybe get a few opportunities, but well, we really need to rip one here and get a lead before the breaks comes up.
Held on. Comes over to the near side. Vaughn comes in, holds on to it, sends it back into the near corner. Grabbed by Klinklaw, takes it behind the net. Trying to pass to Elkins. Comes over, Vaughn grabs it, comes in, takes a shot low, deflected. Grabbed by, Froloff tried a shot there. Held on by Vaughn. Kicks it back into the near corner. Oh, nope. Offside's called.
Offsides, guys on the far side. We're still trying to exit the zone. Yeah, just like that, though. We're getting some, like I said, good rebound. Joli's giving up just absolute big rebounds right up front. Get your stick on the ice and be prepared. You see a lot of guys that come in the zone with something we always taught was, hey, get that stick down when you're especially in front of the net. The guys like to keep it up around their waist sometimes. It's like, well, it's hard to get a rebound when you're not on the ice.
Absolutely. Held on. Vaughn gets tripped on that one. No call. Huh. Okay. Puck on the near side.
He gave a little wave to the ref like, hey, we're good. I'm fine.
Stopped and covered Williams with a good save.
Yeah, good setup there by the Blues. Juan was the only guy back in front trying to block. Oh, you're going to see it right here. There we go. It's picked up here, just backhand right out front, and one time Williams well positioned to knock that one down or take it in the gut. And
stop a play.
Yeah. We appreciate when the opposing team shoots square at the gut of your goalie. Makes it easy for them.
Cutler taking the drop, picked up by the Blues up top. Morgan was trying to sneak in there and steal it back.
Whoa.
Puck still loose, stopped as Preble clears it on that one. Nice job by Cam.
He made a really nice move to almost put it in his net.
Yeah.
Williams like, whoa, hey, I didn't expect that. So good recovery.
A little back and forth there on the near side as Edwards trying to bring it out. Eddie brings it out. Oh, loses on that one. On the near side, Omaha going to bury it deep over to the far side corner. Cutler going after it now. Holds on to it for Omaha as they tried to clear it, couldn't hold on. Held on top by Preble, comes in, takes a shot.
Oh, block.
Stopped. Puck to the far side. Busher trying to kick it back. Inadvertently, though, Omaha trying to hold on to it, but puck's been a little elusive. Good hit by Edwards. Separates the man from the puck. Puck off the boards on the near side. Omaha trying to get a clear. Picked up by Morgan. Sends that over to Cutler. Over to the near side. Cutler still pushing it forward.
Goodness.
Holding on to it. Getting a pass as Busher comes in for a shot. Just wide, though. Held on as they're going to try to hold on to it. Roeder stops that one. Or is that Roeder? Nope. Check that. That's Lee. Offside's called on that one.
Yeah, Lee got in around Morgan, and they kind of tied each other up a little bit there. Thought Lee was still ahead of Morgan, so I didn't see it really being an offsides, but it was tight.
8:54 left in the period. I'd say they're on the verge of a score, just haven't gotten it in the net, back of the net yet.
We're close.
Over the far side, Sidoric going after it in the corner. Puck on the near side behind the net. Comes up top, or near corner. Can't see where it's at. I think Vaughn just trying to hold on to it. Gets it back into the corner behind the net. Zach going after it. Blues holding on to it. They're going to get it over the blue line. Gets a pass over. A good job by Roeder staying on the man during the pass. Back in Omaha territory. Sends it back into the corner. Roeder sends it over the near side. Vaughn going after it in the corner. Trying to get it off the boards. Up top, grabbed. Poke check by Barron. Back in the corner. Barron trying to kick that one out. Comes over on the near side. They come up top to the defender. Trying to dance with that. Barron got his skate on it. Forces it over in the corner again. Stopped by Williams. Vaughn trying to clear it. Sends it up. Held on up top at the blue line.
Go.
Cooper. Gets a stick on it but couldn't get it cleared. Omaha forcing that over the far side.
Very
Zach,
nice.
and nicely called on Omaha.
Yeah, he tried to hit Sidoric up there. You'd like to see just go kind of an indirect pass. Some of these direct right through traffic is a little harder to pick up, but you go off the boards, you just lay it out in front of the guy, let him go get it. You know, Sidoric's going in with some speed. He probably can get a break on the net, so I'm sure coaches will be telling him that. Hey, use your boards, man, use the boards.
7:46 left in the period. Puck goes over behind the net, sails that one over. Omaha was trying to get that. They were trying to set that play up. Samard was ready to go. Puck over to the far side. Samard gets it cleared. Holt stays with it. They're going to send it back over to the near side. Picked up by Lee. Sailing one across. Hits. Who is that? Is that Sidoric? Nope, that's Cutler. Picked up by the Blues behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Lee grabs a hold of it. Jumps. Comes over to the near side again. Bianchetti and Samard going after as it goes over the far side corner. Stopped by Preble. Gets one back over to Samard. Trying to get a pass to Bianchetti. Bianchetti. Another one. Puck's loose. Still loose. Omaha's getting several shots off, but can't get it into the net.
Nothing to the net.
Puck comes up top. Held on by Lee. Going to sail that back behind the net. 6:46 left. Samard gets it in the corner. Takes it back behind the net. Grabbed by the Blues.
Oh.
Ice Monster. Preble gets a good skate on that one to Cutler. Cutler trying to get a good pass over there. Omaha just couldn't get a hold of it. This comes back over. Blues taking it over neutral ice. Intercepted, though, by Cutler. Good stick. Comes over to the near side as he's... There we go. I was wondering when they were going to call that.
Didn't see what it was.
I want to say it was hooking, but he gets...
Didn't look like anything there. I don't know.
It's against us, though. I didn't see what...
Us?
Yeah, it's against Cutler. That's what I...
That's what I...
Interesting. Huh.
I'm really... Yeah, okay.
Interesting call, but
not sure, but
didn't
Omaha...
look like much, but the blue stick was on the... Unless he called a slash, I didn't see what he called. Maybe he knocked the stick out of his hands afterwards. Yeah, it's right along the boards right here in front of us. Well, down to the right of us, so it's really hard to see there. The ref right on top of it called it pretty immediately, so we'll see what the call is.
Interesting. Puck on the near side, held on. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Edwards kicking out as it goes over to the far side. Slap shot, deflected, broken stick.
My. Sheared that one right off.
Ooh, and a $300 bill for his parents.
Ooh.
Puck on the far side. Blues holding on to it, sends it up near side. Deflected. Great job by Froloff getting in front of that. Omaha gets it cleared, and Cutler, Sprinkler almost gets a hold of that one.
Oh.
Edwards clears it, trying to pass that one over to the near side, but intercepted by the Blues. Back on the near corner. Edwards sends that one back over in their territory. 1:22 left. Held on by the Blues. Takes it behind the net. Going to bring it out of the zone. Comes over to the near side. Sprinkler gets a stick on it. Edwards clears it again. Forcing the reset. 1:05 left in the PK. 5:24 in the period. Puck goes behind the net over the far side. Vaughn going after it. Trying to send it out. Held on, and Krinkloff steals it back. Got a man on it, gets a skate on it, and clears it. Sends that one back. As the Blues was going in for a change, one man came out. Edwards and Williams both. Great job. Goes behind the net. Sends up top. Came in for another one, and they snuck that one in.
Williams got his glove on it. Just deflects right off his glove. Up into the corner here.
Comes around, takes the shot.
Right there, boom. He got a piece of it, not enough.
I think he thought he had it too.
Yeah, he looked and was like, oh man.
Brought his glove in like he should have, but.
Yeah, it was a slashing call against, like we thought maybe it finally just showed up. So it's things you don't see in the game. But if the ref is down there, sometimes along the boards. I imagine that Cutler getting through maybe took the stick out of the hands. So that'll do it. But, well, after all this, game that we thought we controlled, but the problem is the penalties again. You know, we've taken a handful of penalties already.
Yep.
Now you're down 1-0.
Busher taking the drop on that. Puck comes over to the near side. Lee getting a hold of it. Sends it over to the near side. Held on. Morgan almost gets a hold of it. Still over the blue line. A little back and forth. Puck behind the Omaha net to the far side. Preble going after it. Trying to get it. Blues gets in the way. Cutler gets it clear to Morgan. Morgan brings it out of the zone. He's got one man to beat. Gets it over to the near side. Morgan comes in, takes a shot, deflected high. Still in the far. Blues holding on to it. Lee steps in, intercepts it, and gets it to Cutler. Cutler, right at the blue line, trying to hold on to it. Gets it back over to Is that? That's Lee. Puck on the near side. Busher trying to send over to the near corner. Back behind the net is Lee going after it. Gets it to Cutler. Cutler sending it back over to Busher. Busher back into the corner. Lee just getting off his knee, gets the puck. Trying to get a pass over to Morgan. Puck in the near side corner. Morgan going after it. Morgan holding on to it. Trying to get a pass. Back to Cutler. Comes in. Busher.
Shot.
Goaltender covered that one.
Again, this line's got a lot of presence in here in front of the net. And you get a guy like Lee, who's a defenseman, but can play forward. And so you rotate him in. So it's like having four offensive player-minded players here. You start seeing things like that. A lot of good shots, opportunities, guys willing to hustle to get the pucks. But, gosh, we just can't seem to find the net and get that really good high percentage shot from right in front of the net.
Puck held on as Lee kicks it back into the corner. Grab by Samard. Takes it to the far side. Sends it up top. Just couldn't hold on to it. Lee steps in and grabs it back. Sends it across. Hits Preble. Preble sends it forward. Zadora gets it pushed on the corner and a trip coming. As Bianchetti going after it behind the net. Stop a play called.
That's what happens when you keep your legs moving. You get pushed through, and I think it was Samard that was going, and the defenseman just sticks his stick out and takes him down. First power play.
Omaha on the power play for 2 minutes with 3:29 left in the second period here. Needing to get that score in so we can go back into the locker room for a couple minutes and reevaluate.
Yeah, exactly. And you get your top line of guys coming out with Busher, Cutler, and Morgan, along with Bianchetti and Edwards, but they just came off the ice. So hopefully they had, that 30 seconds of break is enough.
Edwards holding on to it up top, sends it back, picked up. A little back and forth action right now. Sends it back to Edwards, over to the near side. Still in the corner. Trying to push it. That goes got to get the clear. Comes back, picked up by Cutler. Cutler going to bring it in. Takes it near side, looking to hit Morgan. Couldn't quite connect. Picked up by Edwards at the red line.
No, he had a ton of room down in the corner. You like to see him just skate out there, keep your head up, and recognize that your man had kind of pinched on you just to get this thing set up.
Busher going to take it out of the zone. Back over neutral.
There you go. Skate it in.
Hits Cutler. Cutler skating it in. Holding on to it. Comes in for a shot. Deflected by the goaltender to the far corner. Busher holding on to it. Trying to kick it back to Bianchetti. Bianchetti holding on to it.
Oh.
Gets it in the corner. A little mishap on that. Held on by Cutler. Cutler back over to Edwards. Edwards to Cutler. A little back and forth. Edwards takes a shot. Deflected. Bianchetti holds on. Takes a shot behind the net. Edwards up top again. Sends it back over. Puck still loose. Ooh, Morgan was trying to sneak in as they're going to send that back over. 42 seconds left on the power play.
But you don't see much there, but I like that play just because you're finally getting a guy in the slot looking for something to feed. And, boy, if he catches hold of that, that's a tough one to stop unless you shoot it right at the goalie.
Morgan's going to bring it out of the zone. Full speed ahead. Back into the territory. Comes in for a shot.
Oh.
Puck still loose.
Like
Comes
that.
over to the near side. Held on by Lee. Kicks it into the near corner. Samard trying to get it. Puck in loose again. Good opportunities, just can't capitalize.
Oh.
13 seconds left on the power play. Samard back over to Lee. Lee couldn't hold on to it. Picked up by Cutler. Cutler bringing it in the near side. Goes back behind the net. On the far, brings it to Lee. Lee, slap shot. Ooh, right off the knee of one of the players. Lee grabs a hold of it, comes in again. Pass it in front to, to Cutler. That was a smart move, too.
Wow. Yeah,
both teams full strength.
That's smart of Lee. He's winding up. He knows he's about to get it blocked. He just takes and just
taps it over to Cutler.
Taps it right over to Cutler. It's like, well, that's smart. That's a good heads-up play.
Blues holding on to it. Zadorek almost got his stick on as it goes back to Omaha's side. And icing called.
Boy, it was a slow roller to get there with a minute 2 left. But, well, had some opportunities, but
their goaltender's keeping them alive.
He is. Let's see a lot of these Blues players, I don't know, they get winded or not. They all fall back to the net. We've been unfortunate to just hit a lot of them, too. So I'd like to see the count of shots on net versus shots taken that were blocked or just wide. Because I'm sure it's quite a few.
Krinklaw trying to hold on to this one. Goes back over, picked up by the Blues. Froloff gets a stick on it, goes back over, grabbed.
Oh, I think they said it might have hit Elkins, so it was bouncing past.
Clock's still running.
There it goes.
Thanks to the parents here, the clock was still running. We've seen that happen, not running a few times, but it ticked off a few seconds. I'm sure the ref will say,
it happens.
Give it about 3 seconds before when the puck drops. That's what they're saying. We're going to let it run. We're going to drop it, and they're going to start a few seconds later. It looks like 5 seconds.
Puck drop. Froloff trying to get a hold of it. Goes back over, picked up by. Who had that?
There we go.
Krinklaw trying to get it back over. Goes over by Lee. Lee trying to hold on to it.
That's trouble.
Blues coming out with it.
Let's see if Preble can get
Preble
there.
throwing on the afterburners. A great job by Williams and Preble. Great job by Preble to get back there. Goes over to the far side. Picked up by the Blues. 35 seconds left. Off the wall to the near side to Lee. Trying to get that off. And Omaha gets the clear as Froloff trying to go after it. Still at the blue line, though. Picked up by Lee. He's going to bring it into the zone. Check that. Elkins gets it into the zone. Takes a shot deflected by the goaltender to the far. Froloff holds on to it. In the corner. 16 seconds left. Can't get it out of the corner as Krinklaw coming in to assist. Krinklaw brings it out. There's Elkins. Elkins trying to hold on. Has the man of Krinklaw. Oh! 5 seconds left. Puck's on the near side.
Penalty coming against the Blues, too.
Takes a shot.
All right, well. Not sure what the call was, but we'll see. We'll start the third period with a man advantage. So talking to one of the Blues, like something happened along the boards. It is interference. Interference would be the call against the Quad City player. So
we'll start off with a man up.
Play. There we go. Hasn't helped us so far yet, but we only had one or two opportunities, right? Is it one, two? I don't know. We're starting to even out here on the penalties a little bit. So I think just the skill and speed of this team is starting to wear down the Blues a little bit. You'd almost like to just go right
keep
into the
going.
third. It's like, boy, you start getting momentum. You hate taking the break, and sometimes things flop. But they give a good opportunity for coaches to clean up what they're seeing. We're getting some good chances. I don't know. We'll find out what the shots are, and
go from there.
We'll be back after
We'll be back. Yep.
We're going to take a break because, well, you know, it's morning and
it's early.
Andy's blind, and I'm coughing. And it's all right.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few. All right, here we are back, third
Check,
period.
check. Yep.
There, 2 minutes on the board as we start on the power play. Yep.
Boys getting warmed up here.
Yep.
Nice.
21-16 is what's showing on the shots in favor of Omaha, but we're down 1-0 on the board. A lot of penalties so far. We've taken 4. They've taken, well, officially 2, but only 1 that we've ran through. So that's kind of, should show a lot. Generally, you get a lot of opportunities on the power play, a lot of shots generated. And we're still out shooting them by 5 after, 4-1 on power plays, but we'll start it here on the 2-minute, hopefully the 2-minute drill for us, right?
Yep.
And get it done quick.
Boys getting a nice bit of information from Coach. They've been getting some great passing going on.
Yeah.
Good puck control. We just can't seem to capitalize on that.
The net. I'm going to bet it's a lot more of Morgan and Cutler here. Looks like that's the case.
They're also checking out that nice crack behind the net.
Yes, they are. Ref's like, don't shoot at that. That is going to slow us down for quite a while.
As the boys are sitting there going, I'm going to break it.
Oh, yeah. Never show that to a teenager. Something to aim at. How about you aim at the net itself and not the back of the net? Not above the net.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely. Oh.
Coach Kinder going out to look at it now, it looks
talk
like.
it through and say, do we have an issue here or not? One good shot or one good check into the board, you might break. Maybe a safety. Boy, if that's the case, I don't know who they have here. They have a maintenance crew here on a Sunday to fix
Bright and
it.
early on a Sunday?
Generally 30 minutes, an hour maybe. Depends on the crew. It could take a while. That would make it a long night here.
Just put some duct tape on it.
Yeah, duct tape fixes everything. A little Gorilla Glue. And unfortunately, once you get a crack in those things, you take one good shot that hits that weak point, that thing's going to shatter. I think they'd be concerned with anybody getting into the mess.
Looks like they're coming over to talk to the maintenance crew.
Is there a maintenance crew?
Well, at least the guy driving the Zamboni.
Oh, yeah, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just got my license for driving this thing.
He already went home.
Yeah, this could be a long delay. It's going to test every bit of skill we have if we have to stand here and talk for the next hour. So I hope you're ready. That opened your eyes, right?
Slightly.
Yeah. Let's see who they got on the other side. They got someone hopefully from the rink or someone that at least looks official, has a phone. So.
Yep, they're making a call.
Yeah.
And
nope, sending everybody off the ice. That means we're going to have a stoppage here for quite a while, I bet. Just hoping they don't cancel games now just because.
Because of the crack.
Because of the crack.
One crack.
Yeah. And our road photographer, happens to be my wife, was down there. She had a picture of it as well. She's like, there is a large crack behind that thing. I'd be concerned. So she was not wrong.
Well, the Blues have gone back to their locker room.
Yeah. Omaha's going to, as curious boys do, let's all go see the crack and everybody touch it and push on it a little bit. Is it broken?
Can we shoot pucks at it till it shatters?
We got one player on the Omaha bench was like, yeah, whatever, guys. I've seen glass before. Yeah. I think coaches will be like, all right, head back to the locker room, boys.
And it looks like it. So,
no, we're going to have a lengthy delay at minimum. I don't know. They're still talking to coach. I would not be surprised if they canceled this game in the next one. Because I just don't. We know how long it takes. We had an incident here a few weeks back where varsity practices for JV. There was a shot. The glass shattered on the side. And they canceled practice because it would just take too long. And that's once again, you have 15 minutes between periods, between practices, and you only have an hour. So we'll see what the discussion will be at this point, though. Big thing here is just, do they have anybody here that can fix it? I don't know. Don't answer that. Can you,
I'm going to go with no, but
maybe not. But you go. Could you transition us over to the other ice and swap with whoever's over there? Because there is another sheet over here. Maybe if they're just doing stick and pucks or something like that. Because all right, it is what it is. Downside there, it means we have to move all this equipment.
and there's a lot of stuff in that way too. So
It's like, oh, I don't want to do that. Well, at least we got a lot of people looking at it.
well, yeah, it's government-run job,
Oh,
right?
I think it is run by the city now. Great, we're in trouble. I speak that highly from a guy that works for the government. Let's admire the problem, and then we're going to discuss for 6 months how we're going to fix the problem, and then we'll budget for it for another year. I mean, in general, I would think this would actually be a fairly quick fix since it's not shattered everywhere. The hard part is when you have to take everything out, you got to clean up the mess, you got to redo all this stuff. It's not. I mean, really, you got to take the stanchions off and change the glass out. I wouldn't think that would be that difficult. But, hey, I've never had to do it. Question then is, do you have another sheet of glass you put in? I would hope so as a ice rink, right?
I can't tell if that's glass back there or if that's you see the blue stickers.
Yeah, I see something out there, so potentially. We're happy to pitch in, so.
And the boys are shaking their head like, uh-oh.
Yeah, we're going to see, and I'm sure we'll get an announcement of some sort. We'll hang on for a little while and talk about something. College football. A lot of blowouts yesterday. Everybody's into bowl games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the 12-team rotation now. That all we heard was, yeah, way to go, NCAA. All you did was add a bunch of teams that weren't very good, so they got blown out in the first round.
It's amazing how that works out.
So we're already now past our halfway point of the season. So I believe this is game 18 now, something like that.
So coach is heading off. Haven't heard if it's canceled or
just delayed. I don't see anybody a whole lot of. Generally, you'd see a lot of action there behind the net of somebody coming out, trying to bring stuff out. Let's hurry up and get this done, but I don't see a lot happening.
I'm going to go walk around here. Let's sign off for a second, see if we could go figure out
Yeah,
if
I'm
we
going to
got a
sign
delay.
off and take a look and see, and I may stay on for a few in case anybody comes out. Well,
Nope.
we're still showing intermission. Maybe people like that is the longest intermission we've ever seen. Yeah, we like to take hour-long intermissions here in Davenport, and things are a little laid back here, Christmas season.
I'll go see if I can find out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll take whatever info we can get. I'll recap of the first period. Ooh, they got one, we got none. There you go. 21-16 on shots. We're on a power play if we come back. When we come back, we'll I'd say stay tuned, and once we figure out more, we'll let everybody know. Yeah, but either we'll get home really late tonight or really quite a bit earlier than anticipated with the game short. Wow, Andy's back already. He's quick. Holy cow.
So apparently they do have some spare glass.
Oh.
So they're going to be replacing the glass, and
Okay.
so we're just delayed.
Okay. Well, I feel like that as the rink here, they can make that announcement right there. I think they have a microphone.
Why would they do?
Go. Just attention, attention.
The game is delayed.
Game is delayed while we change glass due to a safety issue. So please stay tuned. We'll be. I know you do see I'm moving some gear around back there, so I think they're getting things together. So, like I said, hopefully it's maybe a 15, 20-minute delay, no more than. We'll be a little behind, but that's okay.
We'll see. All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Anybody else we can interview? Maybe bring somebody in. We hook up a mic. Jody Knapp behind us. Jody can come in. He's got a great singing voice. We could get him in and sing us some Christmas songs as we're still live. No, Jody does not want to sing with us. I don't know why.
Why not? Come on. You said you would.
This is where it gets fun, where you can get one of the boys up here, maybe talk a little hockey stuff, but I don't know that we have any. Most of them are probably down in the locker room now that the team's down there, so they're going to hang with the team a little bit. But, yeah, it'd be nice if we could pick off one of the strays that are on the injured list and have them come up and talk to us for a little bit.
They're all down there.
Generally, I think if you go down there and take some candy or something and walk by them. Here guys, come on. Just guide them back to the table. It'll be fine.
Little M&M trail
Yeah.
upstairs.
Like, ooh,
Ooh,
I like
piece of
M&Ms.
candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I'd say they maybe an ET thing, a little Reese's Pieces, but they'd be like, what? What is
What's
that?
that?
Long before you were born. Me too. I'm going to say, well, I wish, but no. But, and we'll see. We got at least 3 guys down there talking to each other. That's a start.
One guy looking at the glass again.
Yeah, that's the same start as the government process. So it's working well. What do we get? It's efficient. Anyhow, yeah, we haven't played bad this game by any means.
No.
I think we've controlled quite a bit. Like I said, shots are pretty close only because of all the penalties. But, yeah, the penalties making a difference. Seems like we can't get that flow going. And if nothing else, to fix that is a longer break. Just to get all these boys really either rested or really just complacent.
Somebody go down there and give them a bunch of pixie sticks or something.
Yeah. I'll get a
them
quick
amped
energy. Go have them stand in the hallway and kick the ball. I hope the coaches got them jumping around, moving around a little bit.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So still no glass in sight, but
Yeah, I don't know how long a process this is. But
I guess the question is how heavy is that glass?
Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy.
They got to get a lift in here for that?
No, not that heavy.
Okay.
I called, 3-man lift. No, they're not that heavy. I mean, they're pretty sturdy, but a couple of these guys, it looks like they're bringing out whatever I'm not sure what they're doing. Never mind. I thought he was going somewhere with us, but maybe not. All right, I think we could probably take a break.
I think so.
Yeah,
we don't
this
need to
could
keep
be-
rambling. We'll be
no.
back here shortly once that glass is.
Yeah, once
Take
we
it
get
out,
closer,
so.
or at least there's something for us to criticize as they start to do it, because that's how this is going to go.
We'll get the OSHA observation going later.
That should be fine. We'll take lots of pictures. So.
We'll
All
be
right.
back.
We'll be back shortly. right. For those watching from home, you can probably see all the work going on in the glass. Looks like they got it changed out. Big crack.
Right down the middle.
Right
there.
in the middle of the glass. So there's some safety concerns there that we don't want somebody to hit that or that thing to shatter on their boys as they're playing. So took a little bit to get it figured out. I think they had to wait for the maintenance guy to show up. He wasn't here. The guy that knew how to do it. That's kind of important, right?
I guess.
So we're probably ended up with about a 30-minute delay, but hey, that's better than it could have been. So we'll give it a few
get a
minutes.
finish. That's the big one.
Yeah, that was. Once they got started, it went fairly quick. So thanks to the team here. Yes, we jest and we were giving them a hard time about studying the problem, but okay, I was. But they did a good job once they got the right guy here and got everything done. So it went pretty fast. Yeah, for those that haven't seen it, you get that thing busted. If that does break, it's going to take a long time because you got to clean the mess up, and then there's pieces of glass everywhere. And boy, then yeah, it's just so good that they recognized it and said, "Hey, coaches, what do you think?" And they're like, "Yeah, change that. We're not going to play with that here." We saw Coach Kinder go out there and talk a little bit. I didn't really see the Blues coach go out there, although there was a couple behind the glass. That might have been one of their coaches. I'm pretty sure they asked. They said, "Well, hey, what do you think?" And he's going to err on the side of safety. Yeah, I appreciate that. So, yeah, we get back a little later, but that's okay. Yeah, what else we got to do this week? Nothing else going on Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. We'll watch a football game, but I can probably do that in the car.
Depends on who's driving.
She'll be driving. Yeah. Nah, it's all good. So we'll see how long it takes for the teams to come out. We saw a bunch of boys still kind of half dressed down there, trying to relax a little bit, and stay loose as they could, as they're going to bring out a squeegee just to make sure the ice is good where they were driving everything off.
That was where the Zamboni was.
Is it? Oh, the Zam was sitting there. Yeah. I'm still not sure I understood why they brought the Zam out.
I think the Zam was actually blocking the
was it
the
in the
path
way?
for the lift. Yeah.
The lift to get in?
Yep.
That makes sense then. So I was like, what are they going to do to the Zam? Are they going to stand on it? Nope, it's in the way.
They're going to clean the glass.
We thought maybe they'd swap ice with the other side if nothing was going on. I went over there. There are games going on that one.
Oh, are they?
Young guys, but interesting enough that it's the Quad City Blues logos are on that side, but we're playing on this side and other people are playing on that side, so it's kind of interesting. I would have thought maybe, I believe there was some figure skating going on, competitive stuff last night.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
Maybe that's why they did it last night, but I thought maybe we'd swap back today since that's their main ice.
One would hope, but
no, the little guys are over there, so I don't know.
Yeah, the boys are coming out. That's positive.
Yep,
see
that's
them
good.
lining up over here on the
lined up.
left, so looking good there.
Well, it's the much-awaited power play for this Junior Lancer team because it's been a while. But
going to start this off a man up at least, so hopefully
Coaches,
come out with some
hopefully
some energy.
had plenty of time to plan for it, right? Coaches are back on the bench, or sort of close to back on the bench.
Here they come.
Yep, the Blues are right below us, so they're also waiting to come out. Just waiting for the refs to come out and tell them to go. Refs are like negotiating their contract of how much extra they got paid for the extra 30-minute break.
They got a hot dog.
Now with inflation, that's a pretty good deal, actually.
That's like a $15 raise.
Yeah, for 30 minutes. What a deal. Yeah, you don't say that unless you eat the hot dog. So.
Well, just kind of
No, it's
waiting on the refs.
maybe they're like airline pilots. They can only go for so many hours or so many periods in a row without a break. Because they're not back.
Haven't seen. They're not below, are they? Nope.
No, I don't see them at all yet. That's all right. Imagine they'll be out shortly. We're starting the game here in the next couple minutes.
Just waiting.
Yeah. Well, we don't have Christmas music anymore, at least.
Yeah, I was getting
was
nice and cozy. About to fall asleep here for a minute with that music
I
playing.
thought it was nice at first, and somebody's like, it's a hockey game. You can't play slow Christmas music during the game, maybe between periods. So we kicked it up here a little bit, so that's nice. Come on, refs. Let's do it.
They're down there.
Are they?
Talking to somebody, though. I see a couple of them. Oh, maybe not. I thought I saw one.
Nope, they're there.
Never mind. Nope, they're there.
Hey, sneaking in on us.
Like you said, I'm blind today, so.
Yeah. I was like, I'm looking over. It's like, nope.
I thought I saw an orange band, but no, that was somebody else's jersey, I think.
Oh, yeah, you get a lot of orange down that end. So, but refs are back on the ice. They're going to set it. They're saying, hey, guys, come on out. Nope. No. Yep, maybe. They're holding up the Blues to the Omaha players have to cross paths.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster.
Yeah. Not been a whole lot of bad blood this game, so that's good. They kept things calm. I don't know that these teams have any major issues with each other. So
no, I think they seem pretty chill.
Yeah, we see each other twice a year. 2 games a year. I don't recall the Blues being in the playoffs the last couple of seasons. I can't remember last year. They had some fairly decent players last year. This year, like I said, you're not going to be in the playoffs because they're 3-13 now, I think.
Ooh.
So, well, I shouldn't say that. This is the JV team. JV team's actually 8-6 or 8-7 now. So they probably have been, but yeah, your varsity guys haven't. So just. All right, yep, boys are limbering up. Limber up those sticks and start firing away. A little bit of ground to make up here, down 1-0.
All right, quick little stretch and warm up. We should be getting going here.
Yeah. And we'll get a
break.
break.
About right, about a half-hour delay was what we had.
About 30 minutes, what they said. So they're about on.
I think they were waiting for the guys to show up. So kudos for them to get them down here quick.
Yeah. We'll get a nice break after today until a week from Thursday, right?
Yep.
I believe. We'll play Fremont in Fremont. And we'll see what times. You have to look at the schedule. Team Midwest or the Midwest webpage.
All right, they're getting lined up here.
There
Omaha
we go.
Should be up a man. Yep.
Down a piece of glass, but up 1 man. So there we go.
Nice crisp piece of glass to get some rubber rubbed off on.
That'd be a great place to go take some pictures, I think. Should be nice and clean. Depending on what they put back in, you never know.
Well, could have been a used one, I guess.
Yeah, it might have been. Boucher's going to take this face off.
Puck kick forward, goes back. Picked up by Cutler. Cutler taking one back on. Picked up by Boucher. He's going to hold on to it in the far side, send it back over to Cutler. Comes in, takes a shot. Goes behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Edwards trying to get a hold of it now. Kicks it back to Morgan. Morgan going on the near side. Back behind the net. Keddy pushed down on that one.
Oh, my.
As it goes back over the Omaha side. A little miscommunication there on that puck as it goes over the far side. Picked up by Cutler. Going to take that over. Gets it over to Morgan. Comes in, tries to take a shot, deflected. Puck still loose behind the net. Cutler can't get his stick down, though. Cutler finally comes out, passes in front. Boucher there. Goes over the far side. Omaha holding on to it. Still another minute 10 left on the power play for Omaha. Takes a shot, puck high. Grabbed by Morgan. Morgan sending it over to Boucher again. Takes a shot, deflected by the goaltender near side. Comes over to the near. Lee couldn't get a stick on it as it goes back over to Omaha territory. Omaha forced a reset on this with 51 seconds left on the power play. Grabbed by Cutler. Sends it to the far side to Morgan. Morgan giving that one to Lee. Taking this forward, trying to get that to Cutler.
Not a good entry there.
No.
Passes it to Cutler, who's trying to slow down, seeing him coming up with speed. So
Smart going after it on the far side, back in Omaha territory. 28 seconds left on the power play for Omaha. Smart kicking it up, trying to get that one. A little pass and go. This goes over. Smart taking over in front of the net. Puck goes high. Goaltender ends up having to grab that one. Good attempt there on that.
Yep.
15 seconds left on the power play.
Yep, so see, that's kind of a better entry. Got guys kind of going to the front of the net. I think Samar's just trying to get that low enough but it unfortunately pops right up and the goalie can play it. Trying to get it off a pad as you had Elkins streaking to the net.
Puck goes over. Far side, Krinklog holding on to it. Goes back behind the net. 10 seconds left. Stop a play.
Yeah, I think
6 seconds left. So we get a puck drop, and that's about it out of this one.
they lost sight. I didn't really see the goaltender covered. It was kind of sitting against the netting, but even with the skate against it, I don't know that you stop the play, right?
Yeah.
Unless I couldn't tell. It's potentially that the goalie kind of put a glove over just enough to hold it and then pulled away.
Puck on the near side. And that's the end of the power play. Preble kicks it back into the near side corner. Puck to the far side. Blues get a hold of it, trying to get it out. Get it out, but picked up right away by Crinklaw. Going to take it back into the zone. Gets a pass to Elkins. Elkins comes in, takes a shot, deflected by the goaltender, back behind the net. Picked up by the Blues. Tings it over to the near side. Held in play is Froloff with a hit, but they come out with it. Back in Omaha side. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Picked up by Preble. Sends it to the far. Blues come up with it. Avoid disaster on that one as it comes over to the near side. Takes a slap shot. Picked up by Elkins. He's going to come forward with it. Got two men on him, though. Comes in. Takes a shot. Nope. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck over to the far side. Blues clear it back in Omaha territory. Lee on him. Force him over.
Might be a hook there. Oh, no call.
No call. Puck in the near. Froloff trying to get a hold of it. Blues push it back into the corner again. Still nobody has it. 11:52 left in the game. Puck still hasn't come out. There it goes. Froloff battling it behind the net now. Still on the wall. They're going to get use out of that glass. Comes over to the near side.
That's why we changed it.
Elkins couldn't quite. It goes back in the corner, picked up by Crinklaw. Crinklaw sending it back.
Geez.
Miscom, nobody there. Gets one high over to the near side. So Elkins going to push it back over. Trying to get past one. Takes it behind the net. Omaha was going to get a change. Elkins trying to stay with it, but looks like the Blues are going to steal it back. Comes back over, near side. Grabbed by Lee. Trying to get it off to Zach. Deflected by Williams. Back behind the net.
Save.
Saved by Williams on that one.
Yeah, two quick saves there.
Pretty good setup here by the Blues as they just pass across off the shot.
It was a long shot from way. It wasn't really a setup so much as just thrown on net and being a good positioning for the guy on the backside. Fortunate there that Williams paying close attention.
Puck comes up top. Blues goes for a shot. His own guy deflected that one. Comes out, picked up by Smart. Buries it deep behind the net. Goes to the far side of Bren. He gets tripped up, kicks it forward. Still battling on his down. Picked up by is that Vaughn? Yep, takes a shot. Deflected over the near side. Roeder trying to kick it back into the near. Oh. Picked up by Samard. Going to send it back at him. Back behind the net it goes. I'm going to call Omaha for icing on that one.
Yeah. Well, 10.5 minutes left.
Not quite the start we were hoping for.
No, a little sluggish coming out. Blues seem to be having the better end of play so far. So we'll see what we can do. Is this top line looks like they're coming right back out. Is Green trying to shorten his bench maybe a little bit just to see if we can get the equalizer.
Puck is picked up by Cutler, pushing it forward, trying to get that one over to Morgan. Boucher couldn't quite grab his stick on that one. Puck on the near side, comes in, deflected by Williams. Cutler takes it out. Back over neutral. Gets a pass over to Morgan to the far side as he gets tripped up on that one.
No call.
Oh! Had him right in front there. Puck
did.
over to the far side. Vaughn picks it up in the corner. Sends it behind the net. Puck comes over the near side. Still on the near. Yep, back behind the net it goes, picked up by the Blues. Sends it off the boards to the far side. Vaughn grabs it, comes in. Gets it off the board, trying to get that over to, is that Cutler or Boucher? Cutler takes a shot. Puck still loose. Sends it up top. Vaughn going after it. Gets it in neutral. Holds on as they were going to go in for a change. Picked up by Cutler. And couldn't hold on to it. Blues holding on now, trying to get it off. Glass. Sends it up top. As Boucher sends it back into the corner. Far side goes over Morgan. Morgan holding on to it for Omaha. It's another change for Omaha's line now. Gets it behind the net over the near side. Preble there, trying to send it over the near. Pass. Couldn't go. Goes back over to Omaha territory in the far corner. And icing called.
Yeah, that was a good stick by the forward that got it right in that lane as he's trying to hit Edwards on the far side to get a shot back on net. But yeah, we're still not getting a lot of inside good shots. You know, we've had some opportunities. The guy's getting close to maybe either a good save on occasion or just not getting through to the goalie, which just hats off to the Blues for just getting in lanes and making it difficult.
Bianchetti going to take the drop, trying to get it back. Slap shot by Sidoric. Goes over the far side. Edwards there keeping it at the blue line. Kicking it forward. Picked up by Bianchetti. Gets it off the boards to the corner. Samar going after it now as the Blues there get it behind the Omaha net. Send it off the boards.
Uh-oh, that's trouble.
And they had a breakaway as it goes back over. Comes in for a shot. Post save.
Goodness.
Well, fortunate for Omaha. With 8:48 left, Omaha needing that breakaway now.
Sidoric
going after it.
Icing
called on Omaha.
Yeah, it was just out of the reach. Couldn't quite outrace the Blues player to get there. So, 8:42 left.
So we go back to the Omaha territory.
Yeah, it's like I said, that last one looked like it probably went off the post, but it went out. Like that was on the outside of the post, so it wasn't really a dangerous shot. Williams had good positioning. There you go, right?
Goes back, picked up. Von Pook checks it over. Omaha sends that over to the near side corner. Omaha clears it, but is picked up by Crinklaw. Goes over the far side, gets tripped up, gets back off his knee, picks it up and sends it forward, but couldn't hold on. Picked up by Froloff. Deflected again by the Blues. Blues taking it out of the zone to the far side. Sends it right over to Lee. Lee gets it to Elkins. Elkins trying to send it off the boards. Keeps pushing it forward into the zone. They send it back over the blue line. Vaughn holds on to it for Omaha. Sends it across, trying to hit Froloff. Crinklaw grabs it and sends it back into the zone.
Gonna wave that one off.
Picked up by the Blues behind the net. Elkins staying with him. Sends it over the far. Gets it off the boards. Vaughn kicks it back at him. And they kick it back at him. Picked up by Lee. And Elkins sends it over to the near side. Back in the zone again. Crinklaw trying to push this one over as they go back over the blue line. Froloff going after him now. Froloff gets it first. Holds on to it. Picked up by Lee. Nope, Lee couldn't hold on to it. Deflected. Now Lee has it. Send it over to Crinklaw. Crinklaw over the red line, back into the zone. On the far side. Gets set into the boards on that one. But he grabs it again, comes behind the net, and he gets tripped up on that one. The referee almost said something.
Thought about it, yeah. He pulled the whistle up like he thought, and went, no, I'm not going to do it.
Picked up near side, picked up by Roeder. Sends that to the far. Trying to hit Zach as Omaha was going in for a change. Barron was there, though. Gets it off. Something happened there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, had a little issue with the board. They're pretty tall.
They send it across. Samard picks it up.
There's another possible knee-on-knee there, but no call.
It's back behind the net. Samard trying to get a hold of that one, getting some help as Zach comes in to assist. Somebody lost a stick. I think that was Samard. They're going to come out of the zone. Back in Omaha territory. Good back check.
Offsides, maybe? I would say it had been offsides, but it didn't look like it. And I heard a parent over here going, he had possession. It's like, well, regardless if he had possession or not, the puck was over before him. Not sure why it was an offsides.
No, I missed that one, I guess. But
what if they just missed? Yeah, no, it's where they put it, so it's an offsides. But interesting call. He looked like he had at least a step or more than his teammate coming in.
Puck back in Omaha territory to the far. Roeder going after it. Getting a poke check. Gets it out of the zone. Sent back over to Samard. Samard taking it back into there.
Hits the ref.
Referee pile up. To the far. Picked up by Preble to Roeder. Comes onto the boards on the near side. Deflected. Takes a shot deflected by Williams to the far side. Cutler picks it up. Trying to up. Now he's getting it. Nope.
Yeah,
now
out of the reach.
Comes over to the near side.
They're going to wave it off. Wow.
Waved off as it goes to the far side. Picked up by Quad City. Comes over near. 5:51 left. Quad sending over the far side. Is Morgan going after it? Deflected in.
That's
Gets one, but couldn't get the second.
Yeah. That's just a nice play there by the Blues forward. You see him right here. Goes right to the net. Gets the initial backhand. Waits for it. Boom. Tips home. Nothing Williams really can do. Yeah. He can only make that initial save, but that might have put this game out of reach.
Omaha needing to get 2 on the board with 5:43 left.
Yeah, they've been struggling to get past this goalie.
change on the line as Busher comes in. Puck drop. Morgan trying to force that one. It's still on the red line. Goes over the far side. They're going to send that back behind, picked up by Lee. Lee sending over to the near side. They're going to kick it back. Picked up, and a good pass to Morgan. Couldn't hold on to it, but it goes into their zone. Busher kicks it back. Omaha forcing to reset as it comes over to the near side. Lee trying to hold on to it. Send it back over in Omaha territory, picked up by Busher. He's going to take it across, gets it over to Vaughn. Little miscom there.
Yes, there was.
Vaughn sending it off, trying to get that to Morgan. Gets it off the board, sends it high. Omaha clears it, but picked up by the Blues. Busher with a good push. They send it back behind the Omaha net. Vaughn going after it. Vaughn gets a
penalty coming?
I think so.
It's got to be on Omaha because they had possession of the puck. I don't know if there was a trip back here maybe. So there was a little melee behind the play. Or is it?
Player down still.
Just a player down, okay. I didn't see much. That's why we can't see the player that's down here along the boards. Yeah.
He's
okay,
slow
I see him down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like there he is. This trainer will come out, take a look, make sure your player's all right. Yeah, we didn't see a whole lot that happened there. I saw a stick kind of fly, body's piling up a little bit. So
I heard the thud, but
yeah.
Couldn't see if he was.
Get him checked out. Hopefully he's all right. 4:54 left here in the game, down 2-0. Just here a late goal here by the Blues. And there we go.
Slow to get up, but he's up. Glad to see that.
Let's see.
We'll start here outside of the zone. And it looks like we're going to start with Preble, Edwards, Bianchetti, Samard, and Sidoric. Bianchetti taking drop.
Yeah, we need a quick one here if we want to get back into this.
Picked up by the Blues, takes it in the Omaha zone, sails it behind the net. Preble there first to get it. Puck comes in the near side. And goes back behind the net. As Edward gets a stick on it. Goes right back again. Puck comes over to the near side. Can't see where we are here. Sidoric trying to force it out. And they kick it back in the Omaha zone. 4:25 left. Puck to the far side.
Ooh.
Picked up. Bianchetti. Oh, couldn't get a stick on it. Comes back over to the near side. Preble.
Whoa.
They send it back out of the zone. Picked up by Sidoric. Comes over to the near side of the Blues. Back behind the net. Has a man on him, though. Puck's still loose. Now it's stuck on the board. Bianchetti trying to get his stick in there on it. Sidoric staying on him. Comes over to the near side. They're going to get it clear. Back over. In Omaha territory. Edwards tries to get a stick on it. Couldn't quite get it. Comes over behind the net. Samard there. Gets it back to Edwards. He's got a man up top. Little mishap on that one as the Blues grab it. And Omaha gets a quick change. Still on as Sidor kicks it back. And grabbed by the Blues in their own territory. 3:28 left. Puck on the near side. Blues taking it back into the territory. As Lee lays a hit and separates the puck as it comes over the near side. Froloff trying to get a hold of it. Picked up by Lee. Looking to pass. Sails it across.
There you go.
Head. Is that
Come on,
Krickla?
Magnus.
Magnus taking it over to the far side. Takes a shot. Deflected by the goaltender to the near side. Is that Froloff, I believe? Yep. Froloff trying to battle as he's getting pushed on the boards. Lee holds on to it.
They're getting a call.
And I think Froloff's going in as he was getting hit. Yep.
So with 2:57.
Omaha gonna.
Yeah, we're going to be in the box there for whether it's roughing, interfering, something.
Cross-checking.
Cross-checking. That's an option. Yeah, there was a lot of battling going down, and parents weren't happy. But hey.
2:57.
That's likely going to put us not in the win column on this game, as you'll only have less than a minute left. Time to come back to get 2 goals.
Puck deflected, picked up by Vaughn. Vaughn sailing it over to the far side. They send it back at him, into the corner. Blues taken out. Comes up top, near side, back into the corner. Behind the net. Deflected behind the net again. Blues holding on to it. Get pass in front of the net, but comes out near side. Sails that back behind the net. Again, can't quite see what's going on down there. There it is. Deflected. Nice job by Williams. They try to sneak one in and deflected again by Williams.
Good stick by Vaughn. His head was open on that side. He got a stick on it before Williams could get over. Kept that out of the net.
Ooh, comes over the near side. Lee deflects that one to the far. Picked up by the Blues again. 1:07 left on the PK. Stopped and covered by Williams.
Yep. 1:01 left on the penalty. 1:58 left in the game. Yeah, at some point you go, if you could have gotten a stoppage or gotten it out of the zone, do you pull your goalie even man short because you just don't have enough time? But then you got to play 5-on-5 without a goalie, and we haven't been very good this period.
Yeah. Even
5-on-5, so.
Spend a lot more time on our side this time.
Yeah, so I'm sure coaches are taking that into account, going, hey, we're just going to give up a goal if we do that, and the game's really over. Yeah, maybe you hope you get a guy coming out of the box, gets a good jump, you can get a hold one, maybe get a breakaway, give him at least an opportunity to get this a 1-goal game. It's Froloff in there. He's got some speed. He's got good hands, so we'll see where he goes here in a minute 1. If going back to the bench or if he's going to jump out and hope for a quick shot down the ice.
Coach is talking a little more. Let's see.
Yep, using that timeout. Probably going to rest his. Which crew you going to keep out there? Because you got your penalty killers and you got your guys, your scorers. Not necessarily the same folks, right? So, but it looks like that might be part of this as Boucher and Cutler come out. So you have guys out there that you're more concerned now with trying to get the puck away and maybe get a break, and you need somebody with some speed out there. And this is the crew that's going to have to do it.
Puck drop goes over to the far side, picked up by the Blues. Comes up top.
Oh,
little miscomm on the pass, but maintained. Sends it over the far side. As Lee getting his stick on it, almost gets it cleared. Held up top by the Blues. Sends that over to the near side. In the corner. Still holding on to it. 38 seconds left on the PK. Takes a slap shot. Stopped by Williams.
Nice
Stopped
save.
by Williams. Grabbed by Cutler.
Yeah.
Cutler going to bring it out of the zone.
Yeah.
Sends it over to the far. Back across the blue line. Goes into Busher. Holds on to it. Sends it up top. Held on. Omaha full strength. One of the players, I think he got hit in the head on that one.
No, it's not full strength. That's too many men on the ice.
Oh, wait.
Why do we have 5 on? Unless we missed something.
Goalie pulled.
Oh, the goalie pulled. Okay, thank you. I'm like, what are we doing?
I'm like, wait, I can't. Somebody's out.
Like I said earlier, right? I was like, you got to get that guy out even if you have to take your chance 5-on-5. There we go. Now we got the other guy out.
Now
man, you had Froloff there with an opportunity to.
Lee lays him on the boards. Comes out by Cutler.
Thanks to Dan over there pointing down the other, like, hey, dummies, look down the other end. There's no goalie. Like, oh, yeah, okay.
It's early morning still. Long game.
Yeah.
Puck's loose.
This
but
is loose, but yeah.
It's in the net, but now we got pushing.
Yeah, they already whistled it dead at that point. So that'd be. Parents down the center like, how many times are we going to blow a whistle? Send them off. It's like, I'm going to say at least 4
3 or
times.
4.
But apparently, one too many for as Omaha kept going at the puck, even the whistle blowing 3 or 4 times. So we'll take a penalty. That will end the game this time.
37 seconds. Omaha again on the.
Yeah, they'll have to put the goaltender back in. Not sure. Busher leaving the ice or what?
They're just setting him off, it looks like.
Yeah.
Cross-checking.
And a rough. I don't know what they got for it. Cross-checking and a rough is what they're calling. So, there's one on each side. So, okay, that's why. It's like, it's just one guy. And, To me, it's like you don't need to leave the ice for that unless they give you a 10 or something. But either way, at 5-on-5, you're not coming out of the box before the end of this game. It'll stay full strength since there's one in each, but they're going to send the other guy off too. Yeah, it's interesting. Normally send guys off just even late penalties. They usually let them stay for the handshake line and all that. But maybe that's their way of saying it was getting a little
too chippy,
a little too much down there. We don't want to have to carry over. Okay, do we get a? What are we doing? I'm thinking this through. Refs should be like, hey, I'm going to assume someone has called a timeout at this point. I think the Omaha had called it before, so it has to be the Blues.
The Blues.
Here we go, 37 seconds. We're probably going to be a good 45-plus minutes behind for the second game.
Just kind of waiting on that.
I know, it's a long,
long time out.
I always thought it was a minute. Not sure if it's the Blues taking the time out or what's to talk about. Don't let them score 2 goals. That's it, guys. That's all I got.
Let's see, who do we got out here? So no goaltender.
Yep.
Frolov, looks like Crinklaw, Morgan, Edwards, Lee, and Cutler out.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll skate 6-on-5. It's in the zone, so.
Buckrock gets back by Crinklaw, takes a shot, deflected.
Oh, it's right at Lee's feet. He didn't see it.
Comes out into the near side. Picked up as Edwards sending it back.
Oh, my goodness.
27 seconds left. Puck in the zone. Picked up by the Blues. Going to take a shot. Deflected to the far side.
Morgan
Samard gets just hit in the head on that one. Slashing. 15 seconds left in the game. Looks like Cutler's going in for slashing.
Morgan came off pretty gingerly afterwards. I think he blocked the shot. Hopefully he's all right as he's
got another game.
Yeah, he's still got another game. Some of these guys, though, this varsity team we outmatched quite a bit. You may go, hey, some of these guys maybe need a little bit of break instead of skating 4 games. You bring a guy like Boucher up who's played well. He skates good. He could fit right in. And give him a little extra opportunity. Oh, come on, guys, really? Let's just get this game over. I don't know if they're just calling a bad drop, maybe. Yeah, I think that's all it is. Somebody skated in before the drops. The ref called it dead and said redrop. We're just going to leave our
drop picked up by Edwards. Edwards setting up top, trying to hit Crinklaw. He's going after Samard. Came snuck in. Oh, almost had it. 4 seconds left. 3,
ooh, big hit there.
2, 1.
Oh, boy. Dirty hit there by one of our guys, unfortunately.
Now there's a fight.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. He kicks Lee off the ice. Lee came in hot. And you see some of the guys talking. Hopefully, Frolov's talking there a little bit. I don't know if it's talking smack or they're just talking, but they're keeping calm, so that's good. As
Crinklaw's
Lee got
being
sent
escorted off.
Unfortunately, and that's the things, like I said, guys got to keep their heads. You lost the game, that's okay. You're going to lose games. Like I said, we knew this JV team here for Quad City wasn't a bad team. They'd won 8, 9 games already.
Yeah.
So, but you can't take bad penalties and bad mistakes at the end of the game because you just never know what these refs might do. If you go for something, headhunt, this and that, you might cost yourself a game.
Yep.
They'll give you something in a 10 or they'll give you 2 or 3 penalties. Yeah, if you already got one, then you're out of game. So you hope these guys kind of understand, hey, it's the game, guys. It is what it is. Yeah, you lost this one. You keep your head up high and you step up for the next one, and we'll see what happens. But congratulations to the Blues on this. They came out and played a better game. I thought we outplayed them early, but once again, penalties killed us a little bit. There you go.
Well, stay tuned for the
delayed
varsity game. Yeah,
slightly delayed.
Slightly delayed varsity game.
Still going to happen. So we'll be back here shortly, and probably, I don't know, what, 20, 25 minutes, I would imagine. They got a
Sounds
20-minute clock up there. I'm not sure why. Usually get about a 10-minute warm-up, and then we'll get ice clear. And then, of course, all the crazy announcements that have to come along with varsity game. Who's starting, who's doing what. So, yep, give us about 20 or so and check back in. We'll see y'all soon.
See ya.